welcome back to my channel and welcome to my April monthly favorites. April favorites. Yeah. Let me make sure because I don't even know what day we're on. Anyways, I'm excited to have this video for you guys. I don't have any disappointments, although for one product it might be like a partial disappointment, but I am mostly excited when there's just a lot of favorites because I just love talking about makeup. So let's get right into it. I don't have any foundation or concealer favorites because I'm still working on my stash of products that I'm limiting myself to use so that I can get through some of those products before they go bad, like concealers and foundations. So let me start with primer because that I do have things that I really like. Remember, if I look up, it's because my monitor is up there and I just want to make sure that everything's in frame and everything's focused. So my first favorites is a combo. I kind of would say this is one product because I mean I combine it and it's the perfect combination. So I have the e.l.f. matte putty primer and the poreless putty primer. I love these so much. I compared the e.l.f. poreless putty to the Tatcha. I think personally it's a very good alternative, a very affordable alternative compared to the Tatcha one, which is $52. This retails I think either $6 or $8. So even these two combined is still even more affordable than that, and you know, the basic popular primers that are out there. So I do a light layer of the matte putty primer, which is a white one, specifically in my T-zone where I know I get really oily, and then I go in with a layer of this just because this really fills in my pores, and I don't really feel like this kind of like controls the oil. This does, but it doesn't fill in my pores. So this is just like the perfect combination. If e.l.f. would have like combined these together and just made one of these two, that would be amazing. I mean, I already do that, but yeah, definitely recommend these. They're amazing combined. They're amazing on their own. I sometimes use this and use a different primer to fill in my pores, but for the most part I combine both of these because I love them. Next, I have this powder from Airspun that I have been loving. Now this is my love-hate favorite disappointment. I hate the scent of this. Hate it. But I love how it sets my makeup. I love the finish it gives my skin. It's not too heavy. It doesn't make my skin look cakey. Even after I already use like my super heavy full coverage foundation, this just gives it a very like airbrushed, flawless look, and I love that. It's super affordable, and this big tub, it's going to last a long time. I bought this not this specific one, but I bought the Airspun powder when it was super popular and very trendy, but I hated the scent, so I gave it away. I was like, okay, let me try it again because I saw a wave of videos using this powder and raving about it, and I was like, let me try it. I was like, I totally forgot how bad and how strong the scent is. Now, it does linger on my skin after I apply it. Once I dust it off and I set my skin, I no longer get the scent. Sometimes when I don't set my my foundation, you know, I don't set my face, I do get whiffs of the scent throughout the day, so I rather set my makeup every time I use this powder just because I don't want to keep smelling the scent of this because it's just it's strong. Like, I hate the scent of it, but I love what it does to my skin. So, you know, love and hate. This one says it's a translucent extra coverage powder. Is this like a new one, a different one? Because I just thought it used to say translucent, but maybe that's why I like it so much now, because it says it's extra coverage, but still doesn't feel super heavy or cakey or anything like that. So that's that. I love that. And then I have some blush favorites because that's something that I have been using a lot. This one is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat, and this one I got it in my BoxyCharm, one of my BoxyCharm boxes. And I love this color. I love these blushes. This is a very expensive blush. I would say $40 for a blush is definitely up there in price, but it's a product that I feel is worth it. And if I wanted to treat myself, if I wanted to get myself something and I've been saving up money, this is definitely something that I would treat myself because it's amazing. I had one that I bought back in the day, and this is this is how much I went through it. Literally almost finished it. I only have the sides of it, and that's the hardest part to get the product from, but I completely hit major pan on this, and this was the color Radiant Magenta, another favorite color. Now, another favorite blush is Milani's baked powder blushes. I really love these, and to be honest, I feel like these are a very good alternative to the Hourglass ones. Now, I'm not going to say they're a dupe. I don't have a specific color that, you know, is spot on dupe because I only have these two Hourglass blushes, and I recently bought this one again because I had missed it. I gave it away back in the day. I think I gave it to my mom. And I really love this color. This is actually my favorite color. I do own Luminoso, like a baby sample or like a baby size, but this is my absolute favorite. This is the color Berry Amore. I love their packaging as well. Milani packaging is always like super cute and gold. I love the color gold. So this is definitely another fave. And if you want to save your money and not splurge on the Hourglass, the Milani ones are definitely well worth it. I think they're one of the best blushes at the drugstore. That's just my opinion. And then with the blushes, something that I have been loving is this Alamar Cosmetics brush. And this says it's for bronzer. You can use any brush for whatever you want. For example, I love this for blush. I did try it for bronzer and it's okay, but I already have my favorite bronzer brush. This just happened to fall under my favorite blush brush. I don't know how to explain like the texture and the shape of it on top. It kind of has like some little humps or bumps up there, and it just applies blush so beautifully. It blends it beautifully, so seamlessly, and this has become my absolute favorite. I got this in a set in my BoxyCharm. There's 3 brushes that came. I can't for the life of me find the other one, but I know there was 3. But this one definitely is my favorite. You can probably find it on their website. I'm pretty sure they might have it individually or the trio, which they're all really good. But this one just, I'm obsessed with it. Moving on, because I can ramble on that forever. So highlighters, I went back to using my good old trusty, wait, this is a favorite one. My good old trusty Pixie highlighter duo in Subtle Sunrise. I am obsessed with these highlighters. I talked about them for a very long time and a lot of favorites. I use them in a lot of tutorials to the point where I was like, okay, I need to give them a break and use my other products. But this month I was just like, I need to get back to these because they're so good. I didn't have any like desire to use any other highlighters but this one and my Fenty Beauty Hustla Baby Kilowatt highlighter. This is a small one that came in a little set that I got at Sephora with one of their Gloss Bomb glosses. And this color is beautiful. I combined all 3 shades today. All 3 of these shades right here, and look at how gorgeous that is. I really love all of them combined, all of them individually. They're beautiful. And lastly, for eyeshadow, I decided to use another palette other than the Maybelline Nudes of New York. This is still my favorite, but I know you guys were probably going to tell me like, can you stop talking about that palette? We get it, it's your favorite, but it truly is amazing. It's one of my favorite everyday palettes. But I was like, okay, let me give it a break. And I went back to using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is volume 2. I know for a lot of people, they didn't like this palette. I personally love it. And you guys know, not every product is always going to work the same for everyone. Not everyone is going to like it. I may like it. You may not like it. And vice versa. I personally love this palette. This easily is one of my favorite everyday palettes, and I know these colors aren't everyday for everyone, but they are for me, so that's why it's my favorite. Again, it's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today and what I was wearing in my last video, the like sunset eye makeup. This is a palette that I use and it looked beautiful. Now, last makeup related products are these two setting sprays. The first one is the Tatcha Luminous Skin Mist, Dewy Skin Mist. Now, you guys know I have like oily combination skin. The reason I like this is because I only wear it before I apply any makeup. So I prep my skin with this. I do my moisturizer, then I do this, or I'll do my moisturizer, my serum, or my First Solid drops, primer, and then I do this. Any time before I am going to apply my foundation, I will apply this, and it looks beautiful. It adds hydration, that dewiness to my skin. So when I go in with a very full coverage foundation, my skin isn't like dry, which will cause it to look cakey, you know, or like extra full coverage, which sometimes may look dry on my skin. So I have been loving this stuff for that. I know they have one that's satin, which I think sets your skin matte, which I think I want to try because I love this one so much. But the only reason I didn't pick up that one is because I have the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and this is my absolute favorite to actually set my skin after I did my whole entire makeup. This is a prime, correct, and set. It says it's a 16-hour wear. This definitely helps the I can never say that word, longevity. It helps my makeup last longer. Let's just say that. I always want to use that word and I just can never say it correctly. Anyways, this is my absolutely holy grail. I think this is one of the best setting sprays at the drugstore, and it's super comparable to the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, which is another of my favorites. But ever since I got this one, this is my second bottle or third. I haven't bought that one anymore just because this is so good. I don't feel like I need to spend the extra money on the Urban Decay one because this is just as good. It makes my makeup last as much as the Urban Decay one does. So love this stuff. Now let's get into skincare. So I have been loving the PMD little blush, well, it is blush, brush cleanser, like silicone. I don't know what they're called. I don't know the exact name. On the website it just says clean. I love this. So this is silicone, and I feel like it's a little bit more, you know, it's not as rough on my skin as the brush heads that I have for my other like cleansers, like bzz, bzz cleansers. Oh my gosh, brain fart. What are they called? Yeah, the brush cleansers. I think that's what they're called, right? Oh my gosh, I need to get it together. But the reason I like it is because it's a little more gentle on my skin. The other one, if I'm a little too rough, or if you know, I'm in a hurry, like trying to wash my makeup off with that, it definitely irritates my skin. This one doesn't. It's super gentle, super soft on the skin. And we got this in our BoxyCharm. That's the only reason I have it, because I already have my brush ones and I was going to buy another one. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. It has 4 different settings. The ones that pulsate are my favorite, like this last one. I really like it. It has this little clear, like acrylic little bowl kind of thing, so you put it on there and it stays up, so it won't be like laying down. So I really like this to wash my skin. I put my cleanser on and I just go to town. It's very relaxing. Also, you know, the vibrations kind of feel like you're getting a massage on your face, so I like that a lot. Now, I have been using these 2 products and loving from Origins. This one I love so much because I feel like it helped clear my skin out a lot. I had a lot of acne in this area. I don't know if it was from stress or the heat or whatever, just, you know, hormones. This is a Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to clear pores. This stuff is so good. It doesn't make your skin super dry and like, you know, overly dry like some charcoal masks tend to do, which is something that I really like because I can wash my skin, let it dry, and then do my moisturizer. Sometimes with other masks, I have to take it off, immediately apply moisturizer because your face feels stiff. This one just feels really nice, and like everything gets out of your pores, like all the gunk. So I really like this. And the other one is the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. This smells so good and it's so moisturizing on the skin. I was already missing my Sunday Riley moisturizer, so I ordered it. But this one definitely has been doing the job right now that I've been missing that other one. It's very hydrating, very cooling. I like to keep this in my skincare fridge just because I love cold skincare. That's another of my favorites. The majority of my products that I do in my routine, I keep them in my fridge, with the exception of masks and cleansers, because I just don't feel like those need to be in the skincare fridge. This one, for example, I do keep it in there, and it's even more refreshing. It's the Laneige Sleeping Care Water Sleeping Mask. This is very similar to like the Glow Recipe sleeping mask, the watermelon one. This one, I will be honest, I like it a little bit more, just because I feel like it's a little lighter on the skin, and even if you apply a lot, it still dries quickly and it absorbs nicely into the skin. I have the big tub. I'm trying to use up this little one. It lasts a long time. I've been using this all month and even before, and I still haven't finished this little tub. I think I mentioned it like not the last month, but the month before, that it's been one of my favorites, and I've been using it again this month, and I still haven't finished it. So as soon as I finish this, I'm opening this. I just wanted to share with you guys how it looks. Like, the big tub is really, really big. Just letting you know. And then this product from La Roche-Posay, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. This is a serum, and this is a Hylu B5 serum. It has hyaluronic acid, B5, and I don't know how to pronounce that other word, so I ain't even gonna try. But this is such an amazing serum. Now, I like this again because it absorbs and it dries quickly. I have other serums and it takes longer to dry. Although now that I have my little handheld fan, it has been, you know, helping with the process of drying my skincare. I love that thing as well. And I use it every time I apply setting spray or my skincare. Let me show you guys. In case you didn't see my last video, this little fan. I apply my skincare, all my steps, and I dry the skincare and then go in with the next step. It's not something that's needed, but I really wanted it for that purpose and drying my skincare, and I have been loving that. So yeah, this one, love it. I got it through Influencer. They sent it over and I decided to give it a try. I have been using it, I hope you can tell, nonstop. This is part of my skincare routine, and definitely when I finish this, I will be repurchasing it. I have seen it at CVS and Target now, and I think Kohl's carries La Roche-Posay, and I think it's available at Sephora as well, I think. So yeah. The last product is from Pixi, and this is a hydrating milky lotion. This is from their Milky collection. I have been trying all their products from the Milky collection, and I love them. This one specifically is, it says it has coconut and shea butter. I don't smell the coconut because you guys know I've told you guys I hate the scent, but I actually like it for the body. It's such an amazing body moisturizer. My legs, my thighs, my arms, it's so good. I like it because it dries quickly and it doesn't leave any residue. It doesn't like leave your skin greasy, which I hate that feel of lotions. This one doesn't do that, which is why I love it. It absorbs and it dries quickly and it moisturizes, you know, so it's really, really nice on the skin. So you can use this on your face as well. It's face and body moisturizer, but I personally love it for my body. And I have so many other moisturizers that I like and that I've been using, that this one, I now keep it strictly for my body lotion, body moisturizer, and it's so, so good. So that's basically it for the products, for my favorites. Let me know in the comments down below your favorite product or your disappointment product for the month of April. Since I don't have a disappointing product, maybe you can share one, or just share your most favorite product for the month of April, even if it's not makeup or skincare related. And yeah, thank you guys so, so much for watching, for all your support. I appreciate you guys so, so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.